My son Mick and I just made it up to the cabin in Alaska. Generally, we spend the whole summer up here working. But this year, we're just going to be up for a little while. Looks like the place made it through the winter just fine. We stopped into Fairbanks on the way through and grabbed some groceries. Right now, though, the most important thing in our world is water. Now, we haul drinking water from town, and we've got a good well in Fox that we get our water from. But for everything else, for dishes, for showers, we collect rainwater. And right now, we've got just a little bit of time to get everything situated before a big storm blows in. But that's a real blessing, because other than the water we brought from town, we don't have a drop up here. So we're gonna pack our groceries away on ice. We're gonna get both of our cabins cleaned up and get as ready as we can. It's kind of a mad dash. There's nasty weather blowing in from the west. So before the storm hits, we're going to try to get as much done as possible. We're going to try to get our campfire pit area set up, get the cabin swept out, hopefully get unpacked just a little bit. We're pretty much running out of time. I'm guessing we've got 15 minutes, maybe less. On this mountain, water is about 350 feet deep, and there's no way I'm ever going to drill any kind of a well up here. It would cost more than the property and the cabin and our vehicles all put together. So rainwater is the answer. I put in just a little bit of dry firewood ahead of the rain in case it gets quite cold. I'm guessing we have 5 minutes at this point. I better get to the barrel. Now this is the rainwater barrel that we use. Pretty simple. I built this storage shed a while back and put a single gutter across the back. And in a good rainstorm, it'll top that barrel right off. Looks like I'm not a moment too soon either. While Mick's clearing out his cabin, I'm just going to sit here and listen to it rain. While we wait for that barrel to top off and the rain to stop, it's a good time to clean up the stove. I'm going to need it later for heating shower water, heating water for dishes. Of course, we both could use a good lunch. Here you go. Lord, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for this food. In Jesus' name, amen. Now that there's a bit of water in the barrel, it's time to go up and give it a good scrub. Silt, dust, leaves have been sitting in there since last fall. I'll get it good and washed out, and then dump it out, rinse it, stand it back up, and I think we're good to go. Hopefully. The worst of the storm is still yet to come, and it'll top it off before it's over. The sky's looking pretty rough, so I think we're in good shape. Now there's not a whole lot of rain falling right now, and there's not much coming out of this gutter. But that's about to change. The sky's looking real dark to the west. I have high hopes we're going to get all the water we want. And within a short amount of time, we've got a topped off rain barrel. That's enough water for a couple weeks up here, if you're conservative with it. I absolutely love the colors when everything's wet. Makes the whole world look better. It's been a long trip, and it's time for a shower. Luckily, we hit that rain just right. We got to the cabin in just enough time to get things situated to capitalize on that big storm. Years ago, it was kind of a drag when you had a really rainy, nasty day. The road we live on is really bad, and sometimes it's hard to get up and down the mountain. But nowadays, with the rainwater collection system, I look forward to it raining. It saves a whole lot of work hauling water. And having your water right there on site, it's a fantastic thing. I'm going to heat up a few gallons right now and put it to good use. Here in interior Alaska, the groundwater can be questionable, and I know people that have 600-foot wells that cost as much as a house. Some people haul their water, some even have it delivered. But just a small rain system like this is more than enough for what I need it for. There's 100 different ways you can hook up an off-grid water system. So you can catch rainwater, or you could have storage tanks and have your water brought to you and delivered. But either way, what you really want in the end is you want to be able to have water as if you had a well. So it's not that difficult to get the water that you need for the things that you need to do.
It's a wonderful thing.
You can make the system as complicated as you'd like. There's no right or wrong answer to it. It all depends on what you want to accomplish and what fits your idea of an off-grid lifestyle. With groceries in the cooler, 2 fresh bags of ice, and a clean, clear 55-gallon drum of fresh rainwater, Mick and I are pretty much set up to enjoy ourselves here at the cabin in interior Alaska. You don't need much to be happy. Just a few things situated makes all the difference in the world. That little bit of rainwater has set us up for a long time, and we're thankful for it. And thank you so much for joining us. My name's Dave Whipple, and you've been watching Bush Radical. And be radical, eh? See you soon.